Welcome to the platform walkthrough, where we explore the various features MDO has to offer. Let's now take a tour of the platform. As soon as you log in to MDO, you will arrive at the default workspace assigned to the user. On the left-hand side, you'll find the Tasks section, where users can manage their assigned requests and monitor the progress of ongoing tasks they are involved in. Let's take a look in the Inbox. The Inbox folder functions similarly to email or Outlook. It lists all your data governance and data quality tasks. Let's take the example of a spare parts dashboard that is assigned to a user with a requester or planner role. This workspace shows requesters their submitted requests and the status of the same. Using this workspace, a user can easily view the list of all available spare parts in the system. Users can easily search for and find the required items. For example, before requesting for a new spare part, a planner can easily search for and check if the required item is already existing in the system. MDO Data Quality Management streamlines your data quality process with 4 key steps: profiling and scoring, learning and monitoring, data remediation, and data transformation. It helps you assess, correct, and enhance your data efficiently, ensuring continuous improvement. Let's now take a look at a data quality dashboard that can be configured on a DQ matrix. This enables users to get insights on the overall quality of the data in MDO. Widgets can be configured to get insight into the compliance percentage of the data. You can also easily track the most compliant data quality rules or attributes from the dashboard. Data quality trend reports can be configured to monitor compliance with the standards over time or against different fields and attributes. Users can click on the Fix Now text to be directed to our data remediation tool. Let's see how DIW can identify and fix inconsistencies in master data, such as missing information or non-compliance with business rules. This example shows a schema for material data quality check. Users can see the applied business rules while administrators can add or remove rules as needed. A key feature of MDO is that the same rules, workflows, and integration interfaces used for DIW can also be applied for ongoing data governance. This avoids costly re-implementations, saving time and effort. You can see that the records with inconsistencies are highlighted, and the error message is also displayed in the results. This allows data stewards to easily correct the inconsistencies. All corrected records will then go through a workflow approval process before it is updated back in the source and target systems. Once the inconsistent records are identified, they can be corrected directly within the web application, or bulk remediation process can also be performed by downloading the records in CSV format. The corrected records can be then uploaded back to MDO. MDO MDM, part of our overall data intelligence framework, facilitate the automation and streamlining of master data processes from creation to disposal, ensuring data quality and integrity across business areas. Our standardized processes include defining policies for master data lifecycles and roles managing governance with centralized, decentralized, and federated approaches, matching and merging data to establish hierarchies, ensuring compliance with laws and regulations, and offering a 360 degrees view for comprehensive understanding of master and transactional data. MDO governance flows provide a dynamic-driven solution for enterprise-level process automation and customization. Easily deployable and maintainable, MDO governance flows allow businesses to adapt swiftly to market demand, streamline operations, and maintain competitive edge with efficient and flexible process management. For an example, we have taken the material master dataset. Clicking on the pencil icon allows business administrators to modify or extend the dataset. You will be able to see that all the fields inside the dataset is listed here. One of our unique differentiators is that MDO supports grouping fields into hierarchies and nested structures. As you can see, here we have various components under header data and multiple nested components within plant data, including valuation data, MRP area, and storage data. Let's now go back to the material master dataset and see how you can configure business rules in MDO. The list of all business rules configured for the material master dataset is displayed here. MDO supports various types of business rules that can be configured for different business scenarios. One of MDO's standout features is its user-friendly interface, which allows users to modify or create business rules without any coding or technical assistance. Let's see how to configure various types of rules in MDO. Let's start with a user-defined rule, also known as UDR. UDRs allows users to set conditions on a field or a combination of fields to handle complex business scenarios. These rules give customers the flexibility to easily manage custom business requirements. Users can select the required source and target fields and then apply relevant operators on them to validate data. Furthermore, users can also define multiple rule blocks and subconditions. This flexibility helps handle complex business scenarios effectively. User-defined rules can be set as errors or warnings, and users can maintain the required business rule error messages. This ensures that when a rule fails, users get clear guidance on what's wrong with the data and how to fix it. Let's now take a look at a duplicate rule. MDO allows users to define duplicate check rules on a field or combination of fields to identify potential duplicate records. MDO supports identifying potential duplicate records using both exact match and fuzzy logic. In this example, the manufacturer part number is configured as an exact match, meaning it must be identical to something already existing in the system to be flagged as a duplicate. Meanwhile, material description is set for a fuzzy check, which will flag items with similar descriptions as potential duplicates. MDO duplicate check supports both errors and warnings. When a potential duplicate is identified, based on the duplicacy percentage, administrators can decide whether to enforce a hard stop or a soft stop on record creation. A hard stop prevents users from proceeding, while a soft stop warns them about a potential duplicate. Let's look at how you can define forms in MDO. This example displays all forms configured for the material master dataset. MDO supports role-based forms and lets you configure different forms with specific fields for various roles. This ensures that users only access the information they need. Now, let's open one of the forms. As an example, here we have the Material Master Standard Reviewer form. You can see that the form has different fields grouped into various sections. Furthermore, users can easily manage field properties and make a field mandatory, read-only, and so on. Now let's look at how you can configure workflows in MDO. MDO offers a drag-and-drop UI for the flow builder and supports a BPMN-based flow design. Users familiar with BPMN notations can effortlessly modify or create new flows with minimal training. For today's scenario, let's take an example where a maintenance planner, John, requires a new spare part. Now that we've seen some of our platform features, let's go through a new spare part request process in MDO. John logs into MDO to request the creation of a new spare part. He can only access the data and platform features that has been assigned to his role. The list of all spare parts available in MDO is displayed here. Before creating a new spare part, John can search to see if it already exists in the system. MDO's keyword search functionality helps users to easily find the required items and can help prevent creation of duplicates. If the spare part is not available, John can request its creation directly from the homepage without having to switch to multiple pages. The list of datasets assigned to John's role is displayed. MDO shows the list of flows assigned to the dataset. John can select the flow that corresponds to the process he wants to perform. MDO works on role-based ownership. This means the information each user can access and the actions they can perform are controlled by their role. As you can see, John sees a simple form with limited fields when requesting the creation of a new spare part. In MDO, field values can be defaulted based on business logic, which helps him by automatically filling in repetitive information on the form. This reduces manual entry and minimizes errors for him. He then submits the request after filling in all the required information. All errors are highlighted at the time of submission. MDO does not allow users to submit a request that is not compliant with the business rules. John corrects the errors and resubmits the request. At this point, any potential duplicates as per the defined rules are identified. Here, the duplicate check rule is configured on material description and manufacturer part number. The duplicacy percentage is also highlighted based on the weightages assigned to the fields. This helps prevent creation of duplicate records in the system. John then makes the required changes and submits the request again. If there are no inconsistencies, the record gets submitted and goes for the defined workflow approvals. John can track the request from the In Progress folder. Using the process logs, John can view the status of his request. John can easily see the current status of the request, including who has approved it, and who it's still pending with. MDO process logs ensure that all stakeholders involved in the workflow approval process has full visibility on the status of the task.
Now, the records move to the next step in the spare part creation workflow. In this case, it goes to Mark, who is the inventory controller. Mark logs in to review the requests submitted by John.
Mark can find John's requests in his inbox folder for review.
With MDO's hierarchy management feature, Mark can see all the hierarchies where the material is created. This makes it easy for him to manage records across different hierarchies or organizational levels.
MDO Collaboration Framework allows stakeholders involved in the workflow process to easily collaborate with each other. This lets Mark ask John for more details or clarifications directly within the request, making communication smooth and easy. After reviewing, Mark can send requests back to the previous step for correction if needed. After Mark's final approval, the records get integrated into the target systems in real time. He can also see a graphical view of the process flow. Thanks for watching this walkthrough. We hope you found this helpful.